Hello and welcome to Talk FC, and welcome back here to the channel, guys, and welcome here to the review of Levante against Barcelona. And tonight, before the game, we spoke about revenge, we spoke about last season, we spoke about embarrassment, and most importantly, we spoke about approaching the game, this kind of game, a difficult away stadium, a good team that Levante are, with the right attitude. Tonight, we took a bit of time to get going, but we saw a majestic performance from the man himself, who knew that he had to stand up. He wasn't even part of that 5-4 defeat last season, but tonight we knew that we had Messi. He was sensational. Not only the hat-trick, not only 3 brilliant goals, but he also got 2 assists on the night. It was the complete package from Lionel Messi, and to be honest, it was a typical Messi day at the office. This is what he does, game in, game out. The first player this season to reach 50 goals across the calendar year. But tell me now, is this guy the 5th best in the world? Absolutely not. But as always, guys, we will start here with Ernesto Valverde's team selection, which was a very, very interesting one, simply because Nelson Semedo, in the lead up to this game, about this morning that it came out, that he was suffering with a bit of a knee problem. It was best not to risk him. It's not expected to be anything too serious, but he wasn't able to make this game. And as a result of that, we then went with a back 3 formation, which included Thomas Vermaelen here out on the left-hand side, Longley in the centre, with Gerard, Piqué over to the right-hand side. But what this meant was it was a tough game in many ways for Ousmane Dembele, who wasn't really in a forward role today. He had to really play a part on that right-hand side, tracking back. Morales is on that left-hand side, who's a really tricky player for Levante, and Dembele got burked, you know, the few times he got beaten, but he's not used to that role. And I thought in terms of effort, Valverde would have been very, very pleased with what he saw, because a lot of the times he was trying to help out Piqué, he was getting back in there, he was working hard, and Jordi Alba, of course, usually is that kind of thing anyway on the left-hand side. You then had Busquets and Ivan Rakitic dropping in. Rakitic, of course, doing a good job defensively of filling in then on that right-hand side, with Arturo Vidal being the more advanced player in that midfield. Messi was dropping off here with Suárez as the number 9, holding up our play and just bringing in Messi whenever he could. He really was running things right across that front line, and all we needed today was Messi in those areas. He was commanding, and he was brilliant. But in the second half, Ernesto Valverde put an even greater meaning on this apparent agreed contract with Ivan Rakitic that he has to play nearly every game this season. He didn't take him off. What he actually did was took Thomas Vermaelen off on the 50th minute. He went off, but we stayed with a back 3, and Ivan Rakitic actually saw himself today play on that right-hand side of a back 3 as a centre-back. Incredible from Rakitic, amazing versatility, but that guy just wants to play, doesn't matter where it is, and Valverde, happy to keep him out there. He put Rakitic into midfield, and we did have then a bit more control, a bit more stability in that midfield. But Vermaelen going off, I think really not going to be too happy with Rakitic playing at centre-back and Vermaelen's minutes being pretty limited. But look, on with the game now, because I don't want to take up any more time without talking about that Messi performance. Like I say, it was vintage Messi, it was brilliant Messi, but it didn't really start off that way. It wasn't all our own way right from the very beginning. Levante had a lot of confidence. They were coming into this game, of course, having a good season so far. On the back of that victory against us last season, they were confident, and that certainly showed, because we really failed to get full control of the game all the way through. Really, it was quite end-to-end, but I think the difference today for us was we were very, very clinical. Yes, you know, in that second half we missed a few chances. Suárez could have had more goals, but in general, when we got our chances, particularly in that first half period, we really, really took them. And if you want to win the big titles, if you want to be winning the Champions League, that is what you've got to do. When you get your chances, you have to be clinical in front of goal. You have to really take them when they come around. Levante didn't. They hit the bar in that first half, and after that moment, we really did take control of the goal scoring. Suárez in the 35th minute, it was a wonderful goal. Rakitic wins the ball back on the edge of their box. Levante are trying to play out of the back. Rakitic wins it back. He then plays it into Lionel Messi. He was just driving into the area. He's out on that left-hand side, and he just has a little look at where Luis Suárez is. He just knows exactly where to put the ball. It's a wonderful assist. It really, really is from Messi, because tonight it wasn't just about the goals. It was about his overall play, that playmaking ability. He takes it on his left. It's a wonderful ball into Suárez, and Suárez's finish is sensational. He might have missed an easy chance in that second half, but but this is what Suárez can do. He's got that quality. He's one of the only strikers in the world who can really angle his body here. It lets it come across him, and he hits it on the volley, brilliantly placed into that top left-hand corner. A great finish from a great pass, which really was an important goal in the game, because at that point then, we got a bit of confidence, we went on, and it was Messi again, clinical, just before half-time, to get a really vital second goal. That second goal there completely killed off Levante. It killed their hope, killed their confidence, killed the fans. That's what Messi can do. It was Sergio Busquets, who I thought had a good game in that midfield. He passes the ball, he splits the midfield and the defence all in one pass. It was a really, really good ball into the path of Messi, and it's so good weighted, because Messi can just run onto it. He doesn't have to take a touch, he can run onto the ball, he can carry it. He does exactly that. The defender is never going to catch him. The keeper's closing him down, the defender's closing him down, the pressure is on, but Messi, with his right foot, ladies and gentlemen, that's right, he's not only scoring with one leg here, he can score with both, and his head if he wants to. Messi puts it past the goalkeeper, clinical finishing, a massive goal, and that was the first of the three. Messi comes out the second half, gets his second goal, straight on it, no let up. Very intense performance today from Messi. That's what I like to see. There was a lot of high intensity sprints. He was really on it right from the moment go. It was Jordi Alba out on the left hand side. He cuts the ball back. He's trying to find Messi, as he usually does. The ball takes a bit of a deflection, but it finds itself on the path to Messi. Doesn't even take a touch there. Hits it first time. Wonderful finish across the goalkeeper. He hits it really cleanly. Flashes past the keeper into the bottom right hand corner. That is what Messi's all about. Two really clinical strikes there to get his first two goals. And then, of course, the hat-trick on the 60th minute. That's a 17-minute hat-trick right there for Lionel Messi. Obviously, half-time was in the middle, but in terms of being out there on the pitch, completed within 17 minutes. This time, it's magic from Luis Suárez in the build-up. He's out wide. He nutmegs the defender. He moves into space. He's got Vidal and Messi then arriving into the area. He's got options. We're taking risks. We're getting men into the box. That's what you need to do. And it's a really good low pass with the outside of his foot really nicely done into the path of Arturo Vidal, who's sprinting into the box. You know what he's like, a box-to-box player. So much energy. He wants to get in there. He's exploiting the space that Levante have left behind. And Arturo Vidal does really well, because he's really unselfish here. He could go for goal. He could blast it. He could do anything, but he actually cuts it back to Messi. A really nice controlled pass. Messi's in the right area there for a simple tap-in, and a really well-deserved hat-trick for that man. And that now means that Messi and Suárez combined as a duo in La Liga have actually scored more goals than Atletico Madrid as a club and Real Madrid too. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, 24 goals each this season. Messi and Suárez have combined for 25. They showed their partnership once again today. They were brilliant in front of goal when we really needed it. But the goal scoring was not done there, because there's always one man who wants to get himself a goal. And there was one man again who played well tonight, even though he was out on the right-hand side of that back three. At times he was isolated, but he did well. And when we're ahead in the game, you know that Gerard Piqué, he's going to be coming forward. He wants to get in on the act. He always wants to score goals. And I've got to give it to him. He's actually a very good finisher when he gets the ball in the opposition's half. And that's exactly what happened. And you've already guessed it. Who's the man who provides him with the goal? That's right. It's Lionel Messi. He gets the ball in the box, plays it into Gerard Piqué. He's arriving. He wants the goal. He's determined to get it. And like I say, really good finish, low under the goalkeeper. Piqué over the moon. It's 5 goals here for Barcelona. And the difference is today, we've kept a clean sheet. We've scored 5. We've kept a clean sheet. No mistakes here. We have completely embarrassed Levante in their own stadium. Exactly what they did to us last season. We've got some revenge. Obviously, we can't get that defeat back. We can't go the whole season unbeaten. But at the same time, we are still top of the league. It was a really important win here. Sevilla, Atletico, Real Madrid, all the teams around us this weekend, they'd all got the 3 points. We had to go here, a difficult stadium, and come out of it with exactly the same. It was difficult circumstances. Semedo ruled out before the game, a little bit of a change from Valverde, but we did really well. We adjusted to that, and of course, in the end, it's magic from Messi. It's sublime from him, with a bit of help from his partner in crime, Luis Suárez as well. And we do remain at the top of the league, and that is the most important thing. And tomorrow, of course, we will find out who we draw in the Champions League round of 16 stage. I'm really looking forward to that draw. A lot of big names in the hat. Who are we going to draw? When that happens tomorrow, I will have a video coming up straight away for you guys. But of course, let me know down below, what did you think of the performance tonight? What did you think of that brilliant hat-trick from Messi? Not only the hat-trick, but the 2 assists as well to go with that. Let me know all your thoughts and your comments down below. I will see you soon with more videos. We've ended the weekend in emphatic fashion. Barcelona 5, Levante 0. Enjoy your Sunday. I will see you soon, but until then, as always, VUSQUETS el Barça.
Barça!